What's up, YouTube? I'm Castro and welcome to Castro's Corner. Today we're going to talk about Flex's non-turbo drill driver. Okay, and the reason we're talking about this is because this is actually Flex's one of Flex's cheapest tools. It's the non-turbo drill driver, but I've been using this for probably about 6 months now, and this baby is sweet. And I'm going to show you guys the reason why here in a second. Okay, so YouTube, the reason that I want to feature this for the demonstration is because this is a great introductory tool if you don't own any power tools as of right now. This thing can do lots of things. You don't need a hammer drill, all right, especially if you're just a DIYer. This thing has a lot of power, and this is the non-turbo version. I don't even know if they have a turbo version drill driver, but I do know they have a turbo version hammer drill. So I'm gonna do some demos with this, okay? And we're gonna start off by some basic screw driving, and you guys can get the feel of this. This thing is very powerful. I don't know the specs on it. Let's see. So 0 to 600, 0 to 2200 for first and second speed. Those are probably the RPMs. Alright, but however, I just want to show you guys how it feels in driving some screws. And this thing is rather bulky, but it's pretty, it's light enough to where this can be an everyday tool. So let's see if 20 will take her all the way home if we can get some speed. Alright, so 20 taps out just when the head hits the wood, so that's pretty good. So let's try 21. It has 22 clutches on there, so this is the 21, and then the next one is obviously 22. So we're on 21. Alright, so 21 will take her all the way home. Let me grab one more, and then we'll see what if 22 can do, and I believe 22 can take her home too. Yep, so 22, so anywhere from 20 and above is enough to drive, you know, 1 3/4 screw through, I believe this is treated wood, but it's dried out pretty bad, but there's two 2x4s on here, which makes it, I believe, 3.5 or 4 inches, okay, so, yeah, and then obviously the last setting, which is screw, which will probably drive it through the wood. I don't know. Let's pull one of the ribs out. And if you listen to it, it's pretty quiet. So yeah, that is the screw mode, and that drove the head deep into the wood. So yeah, that's pretty good for a clutch system. Okay, so now we're going to try a longer screw, which I believe these are 3 inch. 3 inch or 3.5, I'm not sure. Yeah, I know I got a tape measure. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so these are actually 4-inch screws. So okay, 4-inch screws, and we're gonna go through the bottom of the wood, but we're gonna see if the screw setting on speed 1 we'll have enough power. Alright, so yeah, it does have enough power, and it is through the bottom of the wood, if you guys can see. Oh, well, actually, I'll show you guys here in a second. Yeah, if you can see, it went through the bottom of the wood. Alright, and we're going to leave it on screw setting and see if we can pull it back up. So yeah, so there you go. Okay, so yeah, that was a 4-inch screw on speed 1. So let's see with speed 2. We'll leave it on screw. Okay, see how much faster it is. Oh yeah, that baby is fast. And like I said, this new Flex drill driver, their basic non-turbo one, is pretty freaking quiet, man. I mean, right now it's probably, I don't know, 10:30 at night, and if I was using an impact, my wife would be yelling at me from upstairs. So Yeah, so there you go, man. This thing does have, you know, screw driving capabilities. So let's see how it drills. By the way, guys, I believe the battery is fully charged. Yep, it sure is. These flex batteries are awesome. So we got an inch spade bit in here, okay? And I just wanted to show you guys, it's on speed 2, and it's on all the way on screw mode, okay? Or drill driving mode, I guess. And we're going to see how this baby can do. Man, that is awesome. That's pretty awesome for, you know, a basic drill driver, introductory drill driver from Flex, man. I mean, it just made that hole in probably less than 3 or 4 seconds. So, yeah, I just made a mess. But oh well, let me stop and clean up. All right. So after that spade bit demo, I left a pretty good mess, and I just used my bucket vac that I get from Home Depot to quick clean up. And I'll tell you guys another thing. That bucket head, that vacuum's really good for, you know, inside the house. It's not too loud. So next, I wanted to demo a Forstner bit. Okay, and I really like these bits. And the thing about these Forstner bits is they actually say on the package, at least the Diablo Forstner bits say on the package, to not use hammer mode or a hammer drill. I don't know which is which. I'm sure you can use a hammer drill if you turn the speed down, you know, a lot, but it actually tells you, you know, that you don't need hammer mode on this when using a Forstner bit. And also, I'm going to turn it back from speed 2 to speed 1. Okay, and make sure that's tight in there. Another good thing about this Flex drill driver is they do have Jacobs chucks. Alright, and this is an all metal chuck. Okay, and also, as I was saying earlier, that if you don't own any power tools, Flex is actually a great lineup to get into, because if you buy into their power tool lineup or their tool platform this year, before the end of this year, that they will give you LSA, which is a lifetime service agreement. So your tools and batteries are covered for life, which is awesome, man. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the drill driver, the link in the description, you know, to Lowe's. That way, you know, if you guys are watching this video and you don't own any power tools and you're interested in this one, that, you know, you guys can go ahead and order it online if you want. Okay, so now we have a 7/8 Forstner bit. Okay, Diablo Forstner bit, and we're gonna go ahead and stay on speed 1, because they tell you to stay start slow. Okay. Okay, I think I'm all the way to the bottom where the chuck is actually touching the wood, so let's pull it back out. You want to be very careful when you're pulling it back out. With that heat, you could be, you could possibly bend the bit. So, yeah, I'm nowhere near. I'm supposed to be out. Let me move some of this crap out of the way. Yeah, all that wood shavings is just kind of wedging my bit in there. So let me get this out and not let excuse me, make you guys suffer through the process. Wow, so look at my bit, man. All this stuff was caked on top of it, so that was why it was a little difficult to pull out. Alright guys, so next I'm gonna obviously show you guys how the drill driver can drill through metal. Alright, so you don't really need a hammer drill to drill, you know, common holes through metal. And the Flex is definitely has the beans enough to go through metal. And this is actually, I believe, 1/8 inch thick. Alright, and I'm going to use some cobalt drill bits, the DeWalt cobalt drill bits. And, yeah, and we're going to see how she does. Okay, guys, so I actually have a Milwaukee Cobalt 1/4 inch drill bit here, as well as DeWalt 1/4 inch Cobalt drill bit. And if you guys look, they're very different in the sense of the heads. Alright, if you guys can see, this DeWalt has actually got a bigger head or starter point than the Milwaukee. So I'm going to use them both. Alright guys, so I just chucked up the DeWalt Cobalt 1/4 inch bit. Okay, so we're going to see how it goes through the 1/8 inch steel. Okay, and obviously start slow. Alright, I don't think I have any cutting oil. But it's already making a good indent, so let me grab some cutting oil. Okay, so I got some 3-in-1, okay? And we'll just put a drop right on that and continue to go. Alright, I think something flung up at me. So yeah, so that was the DeWalt Cobalt 1/4 inch bit. Alright, now let's check up the Milwaukee. Alright, yeah, bit's not too hot at all. Okay, and this is the Milwaukee 1/4 inch Cobalt bit, and the flex is barely a little bit warm. It's not actually warm at all, so we'll put the cutting oil right there. Let's see how the Milwaukee does. The Milwaukee's through. Okay guys, so obviously the Flex non-turbo drill driver, the Fx1151 can go through metal. At least it can make some pretty decent 1/4 inch holes through a 1/8 inch thick steel. So yeah, man, this thing is awesome, dude. Like I said, I've had this for a little while. When Flex came out, I wanted to buy some of their tools, and this was the cheapest one. I think this was $180, but it comes with 2 batteries and a charger, and we lost 1 bar battery, so but that's okay. And it's not even warm enough to to talk about, to be honest with you. This thing definitely has some beans, man. I don't know if you want me to do any other demonstrations next, but yeah, man, I would recommend this drill driver, especially if you're looking to get into some power tools, because like I said earlier, this line of tools, if you buy before the end of the year, they will give you an LSA. Otherwise, I believe it goes to a 5-year warranty. So yeah, man, that is awesome. Alright YouTube, so I hope that demonstration satisfied your guys' needs. If you guys are looking at this Flex FX1151, this is an awesome drill driver. Like I said, it is pretty bulky, but it's pretty light to the hand, and it definitely has a lot of beans, especially like the fact that it has an all metal Jacobs chuck. So once again, I'm Castro. Thank you for stopping by Castro's Corner, and we'll see you soon.